Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. So in this video, I will show to you the math instructions or the function of the arithmetics that we usually use in PLC. You can see the details from the slide that already uploaded in ULearn, but I will explain in details until actually from the slide of on page 30. Okay, so we'll start on page 30. Okay, before we begin further, it would be good if we understand what is CY and what is the function of CLC. CY is actually means carry. So out of the 16 bits of the address, as we know that the bits address for PLC is 16 bits. This is for CP1E. Okay, we are referred to the CP1E. So we have 16 bits. Out of this, we have another bit which we call it as CY or carry. So in certain functions or operations, for example, addition with bit numbers, so the shifted bits will go to the CY. So CY will be set instead of 0, it will becomes 1. So it would be good if we use CLC before we do any math operation, because CLC will erase this, will erase the carry. Okay. Okay, after this, in the kappa example, we will see how to use the CLC function. Okay, there are many basic basic math commands that usually we use in PLC. For example, addition, increment, subtraction, decrement. Okay, and after that, you can exploit by yourself. But now we will begin with the addition, as shown here. Okay, in this example, it is the example to do addition function or summation. Okay, it is written in the purple text there, the command for addition. It is either plus or plus B. Sorry, it is not B plus, it should be plus B. So plus is actually for sign binary add without carry, and plus B is for BCD add without carry. So usually if the numbers is between 0 to 9, you can use both plus or plus B. But for me, if I deal with the number which is bigger than 9, 10, for example, 11 or 12, I will use the plus B, the BCD format. So you can check the slides earlier, the format about the binary and BCD format. Okay, in this example, rung 0 in the ladder diagram will do the addition function to plus whatever value in address H0 plus with whatever value in address H1 and put it in address H2. So what is actually the values in H1 and H2? So in H0 and H1, you have to do it in rung 1 and rung 2, where rung 1, I will move the values of 0001 into H0, and in rung 2, I will move the values of 0002 into H1. So we know that once I press the button of 0.00, it should do the addition function where 1 plus 2 and it should be 3. So where you can see the output, you can see it from the last three rung, in rung 3, 4, and 5, because that are the LEDs indicators that show the 2.00, 2.01 and 2.02. Of course, you can add some other rungs in order to show all the 16 bits of address H2. All right. Okay, so in CS Programmer, the way how you add the move into the ladder diagram is the same way what we have learned during the shift register method in class. But now I just want to show to you how to add the addition function. Okay, you can see the video here. Okay, from the CS Programmer, use the new instruction and you can use plus H0, H1, H2. Okay, and then you can put any comments there. So here I use a plus, but for BCD you can use plus B. You can try it later and compare. Okay, here I show to you how to add one switch 0.00 and connect it to the new instruction block, and you can change it to diff up. Okay, so you should try this example by yourself and try to understand it. So once you run this program, you should press the button 0.01 first to move the values of 0001 to H0, and then press the button of 0.02 once to move the 00002 to H1, and then you press the 0.00. Okay, once you press the 0.00, it is actually will add up the values of H0 with H1 and put it in H2. So in H2, the answer should be 3. So the LEDs that should light up should be 3, because 1 plus 2 is 3. So the answer should be 100.00 should be 1, 100.01 should be 1, and 100.02 should be 0. Okay, because 3 is 0, 1, 1. Of course, you can try it with other numbers. Okay, change the values of H1, change the values of H2, change the value of H0, and then look at the output at H2, what the answer would be. Okay, hopefully you already understand the function of addition. So now what is the function of increment? Okay, or the syntax is plus plus. So the command for increment is plus plus H0. You can refer to this video how the new instruction is put. Okay, increment means it will plus 1, plus 1, plus 1 at all the time, and it will always update the address of each 0. In this ladder diagram, the first rung, the rung at the top is to make sure that H0, that address, the initial values is 0. So that's why I move everything 0, 0, 0, 0 into H0 first. Then only you can press the button of H0.00. So before you begin, you should press the button of the button of 0.05 once, then only you press the button H0.00. Okay, you can press once and then press it again and then press it again, and you should observe what the output of the pilot lights will be. Okay, once you understand the function of addition and increment in the previous slides, just repeat it again in order to understand the subtraction and decrement. Okay, for example, the ladder diagram for the addition, maintain everything but just replace the addition function block with subtraction. Okay, the syntax for subtraction is minus H0, H1, H2, and observe it. Okay, observe the answers, observe the outputs, and then after that repeat the increment ladder diagram that you have done previously with decrement, where the syntax for decrement is minus minus H0. Okay, observe the output. Okay, so this is the example of ladder diagram for the subtraction. You can see in rung number 2, where this is the function block for the subtraction. The syntax to put this is minus H0, H1, H2. Okay, and then the rung 0 and rung 1 is to move the values. Okay, rung 0 to move values of 3 into H0, and rung 1 to move the value of 5 into H1. Okay, I hope you guys can try this and try to understand what happened behind this. Okay, the best way to understand the next function, which is compare, is by practicing it. So you have to build this ladder diagram in your own CS programmer software and try to run it. Okay, for example here, look at the rung 0. What happened? Rung 0 will move values of 0003 into address of D0. And in rung 1, rung 1 will move the values of 0001 into the address of D1. And in rung 2 will do the comparison. Okay, use that comparison symbol. Okay, bigger, D0, D1. So that's the way how you put in the new instruction. So you can refer to this video. So in rung 2, that function block will do comparison whether D0 is bigger than D1. Is that true or not? If it is true, 100.00 will be light up, and in rung 3, 100.00 will light up, and it will light up 100.05, and it will hold the values of 100.05. Okay, why I do like in rung 3? Because the comparison is only done once. So in order to see it for a longer time, so you should hold the values. Okay, next in rung 4, it is comparison. Is it true whether D0 is less than D1? If it is true, then 100.01 pilot light will be light up, and in rung 5, 100.01 will be light up, where it will also light up the 100.06, and 100.06 will be always on because we have the holding circuit there. Okay, besides what you have done in rung 2 and rung 4, okay, bigger and less than, you also can do comparison by using the function of CMP as shown in rung 6. Okay, look at there that the function of CMP is actually compare D0 and D1, and then you have to connect the lines like that and put PLT if it is less than and PGT if it is greater than. So how to add this, you can refer to this video. Okay, this is the example of a car park control. Okay, so this is the ladder diagram. You should be able to understand it if you already understand all the math functions previously. Okay, try to do this ladder diagram in your own CS programmer, and then look at here, we use CLC for the clear the carry. And also in this example, it use the diff block, but you also can use the previous method that I already shown in the example previously, where you can change the symbol of the switch to perform the diff up. Okay. So in this example, whenever the car get into the parking, the sensor 0.00 will detect the vehicle and update the address of HR0. Here, the function block is add. You can also replace this with plus B, where you have to plus B, HR0, 1, and HR0. And for this sub function, subtract, you can replace it with minus or minus B, where HR0 will minus 1 and update HR0 again. And then comparison will be done in the next round. In this comparison, it uses the value of 2 because we just pick up the small number like 2. For example, if the car park is already full where the maximum is 2, then that's it. The car park full sign indicator will be shown. So it depends on the questions. What is the maximum number of cars can be there? Okay, for the last application life of a drill bit. So I want you to do the ladder diagram, okay? Design it in your own CS programmer software and try to understand it. Since we already understand all the math functions previously, so it should be okay for you to understand all the ladder diagram. Thank you.